Now on to bonus segment number 6 of Eugene U's birthday special, and we're playing Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii U. Let's see if we can win Eugene a bundle this game, shall we? Oh. Here we go. Time to play. Easy difficulty, of course. Yep, Tiger, that's right. We're playing Jeopardy for the Wii U.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. In the dictionary: Truman Capote, Monroe Puri, medical talk, musicals opening numbers, and the 20th century.
All right.
Player 1, start us.
In the dictionary for 2.
It's a 7-letter synonym for majorette, from what she does with her baton.
What is a twirler?
Okay, player 1. That is correct.
I'll take in the dictionary for 400, please.
This enclosed glass container is used to keep plants and small animals, such as turtles and lizards. Okay, player 1.
I'm going to say, what is a terrarium?
Hey, you're right.
In the dictionary for 6.
Appropriately, the word volcano comes from the name of this Roman god. Player 1.
Who is Vulcan? Let's have in the dictionary for 800, please.
Player 1. All right, here with the clue is Sarah.
In the pronunciation for the word circus, the U is an unstressed vowel and is marked with what looks like an inverted E, called this.
Player 1.
What is a schwa? Let's have it in the dictionary for 1,000.
The name of this horse breed tells us that it originated in the Perche area of France. Okay, player 1.
What is a Perchelon?
That's not it.
Darn.
Any other takers?
Oh, well. There's $1,000 going to Whammy Incorporated.
Let's hear it, player 2.
Is it a Percheron? Kind of weak in the lead right now, but that's alright. I digress.
Make a selection, please, as we continue. This term refers to the painful inflammation of any of the fibrous structures that connect muscles to bones. Player 1.
What is arthritis?
Sorry. Any other takers?
Darn.
Here's what we were looking for. Tendinitis.
Tendinitis, alright.
Select again. To test for visual acuity, the Snellen chart is designed to be read from this many feet away. It's player 1.
What is 20 feet?
That's correct.
Let's have medical talk for 6.
Okay, it begins, I swear by Apollo, physician, and Asclepius.
What is Hippocrates' oath?
It's player 1.
Hippocratic oath.
That's correct.
Okay, take it.
Player 1. Luteinizing hormone is one of the many produced by this cherry-shaped gland. Yes, player 1.
I will say, what is the pineal gland?
That's
Yeah, food.
Anyone else?
So now we're adding another $800 to Whammy Incorporated's bank. They're profiting $2,000.
Okay, player 2.
Is it the pituitary gland?
That is correct.
I should have thought of that. Alright.
Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue. Here's Jimmy. He'll show you.
When an injury like a cut is sustained, these blood cells change shape, become sticky, build up on the wound, and form a plug.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What are thrombocytes? Yay! Monroe Pre for 2.
Player 1. In 1948, she had one line in Love Happy, the last Marx Brothers movie.
Who is Marilyn Monroe?
Yes, player 1.
Could I have Monroe Pre for 400, please?
Player Forget DiMaggio and Vera. The secret to the Yankees' 11 pennants from 1947 to 1960 was Lucy Monroe's singing of this.
What is the national anthem or the Star Spangled Banner?
Let's hear it, player 1.
I will take Monroe Pre for 600, please.
You again. See Marion Monroe train as a child psychologist and co-write the book starring this unexciting boy-girl pair.
Who are Dick and Jane?
It's player 1. You got it.
Monroe Pre for 800, please.
So 1940s singing star Vaughn Monroe had a rich voice in this middle male range, hence the nickname Old Leather Tonsils. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is tenor?
Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers?
Alright, Whammy Incorporated, here comes another $800. You're now getting $2,800.
The correct response is baritone.
Oh, baritone. Alright.
In 1912, Harriet Monroe launched the magazine simply called This. It soon published T.S. Eliot and Ezra Pound. It's player 1.
What is life? No.
That's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on
So
this?
we're going to add another $1,000. They're now getting $3,800. Wow. What's a guy like me to do?
Here's the correct response. Poetry.
Oh, poetry. Alright.
Player 1. Oh, what a beautiful morning.
What is Oklahoma?
It's player 1. You got it.
I will take, musical subject numbers 400,
Do
please.
all that jazz.
What is Chicago?
Player 1. Yep.
Let's have musicals opening numbers for 600, please.
We were good morning, Baltimore.
Morning Baltimore. What
Player 1.
is... I'll say what is... I'll say what's Rent.
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Any other takers?
If I didn't think so, why did I guess it? I don't know.
Player 3.
Is it Hairspray? Oh, wow. I should have gone with Hairspray. Alright.
Player 3. You start. Willkommen.
What is...
Okay, player 1.
Cabaret?
Correct.
Musicals opening numbers 1 grand.
Where to move? You're stepping on my heart.
Stepping on my heart.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What is... Dreamgirls?
You got it.
Truman Capote 200.
We return to you, player 1. Capote was born Truman Streckfus Persons, September 30th, 1924, in this southern U.S. city.
What is Atlanta?
Player 1? No.
Oh.
Anyone else
Nah.
want to hazard a guess on this?
So now Whammy Inc. Profits $4,600.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Is it New Orleans? Oh, okay. Alright.
Where do we begin, player 3? She's the lead character in Capote's Breakfast at Tiffany's. Yes, player 1?
Who is Holly Golightly?
Correct.
Truman Capote for 6.
He won an Oscar for playing Truman in Capote.
Won an Oscar for playing Truman Capote.
Player 1?
Who is Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Right.
800.
Answer. It's the Daily Double.
Oh, let's do it.
You are in the lead right now, answer. Capote invites the world's greatest detectives to his house for a contest in this 1976 film spoof.
What is the cheap detective?
Sorry.
No.
So here's the correct response. Murder by death.
Murder by death. All right.
Select again.
Hold on, Alex. So I lost $4,000. It's going to Whammy Inc. All right.
Capote gained fame with this otherworldly 1948 novel about a teenager in a crumbling southern mansion. Player one.
What is Other Voices, Other Rooms?
Right.
All right. 20th century for 2.
We return in the 1920s. This fascist leader of Italy set up a puppet regime in Albania and reconquered Libya.
Who is Benito Mussolini?
Let's hear it, player one. That's it.
400.
Select Elizabeth II succeeded her father, this man, who died unexpectedly at age 56. Player one.
Who is George the Sixth?
That is correct. On February 8, 1904, Japanese ships attacked this country's fleet at Lushun, Manchuria, beginning a war.
What is China?
Okay, player one. Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers?
Now Whammy Incorporated is profiting $9,200. And I only have like, I don't know.
Here is what we wanted. Russia.
Oh, okay.
On February 15th, 1965, Canada's new flag, which featured an 11-pointed one of these, flew for the first time.
What's a maple leaf?
It's player one. Yep.
Now the last clue.
Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue.
Yeah, let's.
On Valentine's Day, 1989, the Ayatollah Khomeini showed no love for this author's satanic verses, giving him a death sentence. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Salman Rushdie?
Right you are.
Alright, double jeopardy time coming up.
Okay, we have player three in third place, which means that player three will go first in the double jeopardy round. Categories for the double jeopardy round are Shakespeare's characters. What the age? Note the quotation marks. The scintillating 1700s. The songs of Paul Simon. The body human. And somewhere. Okay, let's get back into this. Player three, you make the next selection. This strike slip fault that runs through California is named for a lake that's in the rift. Let's hear it, player one.
What is San Andreas? Somewhere for 800, please.
Player one. We are volunteering the information that Klingman's Dome is the highest point in this state.
What is Tennessee?
Okay, player one. That's correct.
Somewhere for 1200.
Johann Strauss Jr. conducted the Blue Danube Waltz publicly for the first time at a February 1867 concert in this city.
What is Vienna?
Player one. That's right, there you go.
Somewhere for 1600.
Player one. Answer. The first start for daily doubles. You are in the lead right now. Here is your daily double clue. Dating from medieval times, Gamla Stan, Old Town, is the cradle of this Scandinavian capital.
What is Stockholm?
You have maintained your lead. You get to Chisago is a county in this state, as is Hennepin.
Chisago. It's not Illinois.
Yes, player one.
I'm gonna say what is Minnesota.
That's correct.
I picked the right state.
You again, player one.
How about the body human for 400?
This pigment in blood transports oxygen.
What is
Yes, player
hemoglobin?
one. Very good.
Body human for 800.
Microscopic shaggy hairs called villi line the walls of this digestive organ.
What's the stomach?
Player 1? Sorry, that's wrong.
Fudge.
Any other takers?
Whammy Inc. is now profiting $10,000. Some biscuit.
Here's what we were looking for. The small intestine.
Alright.
In the arm, the name of this muscle precedes brachii. In the leg, femoris. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What are I'll just say what are deltoids.
Oh, anyone else?
Another $1,200. Now Whammy Inc. profits $11,200.
We're talking about the biceps.
Oh, biceps. Alright.
You get the human brain has billions of connections across these gaps between neurons. Player 1?
What are synapses?
Yes. Sometimes caused by tooth grinding, the disorder known by these 3 letters can lead to a clicking jaw. It's Player 1.
What is TMJ?
Great.
Yay.
You get to pick again.
I'll take the scintillating 1700s for 400.
The future King George II lost his marbles over Henrietta Howard and gave her Marble Hill House on this river.
What is the Thames?
Player 1? Yeah. You're right.
Scintillating 1700s for 800, please.
A famous one of these, Marie Camargo, is remembered for shortening her skirts to calf length. Player 1?
What is a ballerina?
That is correct.
Scintillating 1700s for 12.
Player 1. Answer. The second daily double.
9,400.
Decide on your wager, Player 1. All right, here's your clue. In 1752, suave seducer Sergei Saltykov spiced up the life of this future empress.
Who's Catherine the Great?
That puts you even further ahead.
Yay!
Born into a family of actors, he was expelled from a seminary, big surprise, before finding fame as a lusty libertine. It's Player 1.
Who is Giovanni Casanova?
That's it.
Let's have 1700s for 2000.
Player 1, let's go over to Jimmy.
An engraving of this 18th century French monarch, America's most powerful ally during the Revolution, hangs at Mount Vernon.
Who is the Marquis de Lafayette?
Player 1?
No. Who is Louis the 14th?
No.
Darn.
Any other
We're paying
takers?
another $2,000 to Whammy Inc.'s bank. Now they're getting $13,200.
Let's hear it, Player 3.
Louis the 17th?
Sorry, that's wrong.
There's another $2,000.
Anyone else? It's Player 2. Right. Where do we begin, Player 2?
What the H for 400?
On January 10th, 2010, this island republic was struck by a devastating earthquake.
What is Haiti?
Yes, Player 1? Hey, you're
What the
right.
H for 800?
Player it's 1. The HT in HTTP and HTML.
What is
It's
hypertext?
Right.
Oh, excuse me.
Olympic event won twice by Jackie Joyner Kersey.
What is the heptathlon?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. In the 18th century BC, he wrote down his famous list of do's and don'ts. Okay, Player 1.
Who is Homer? Here comes $1,600 more.
Any other takers?
$16,800 in Whammy Inc's bank now.
Here's the correct response. Hammurabi.
Oh, Hammurabi. Alright.
Player used in marching bands. It's a large bass tuba that encircles the player's body. Okay, player one.
What is a harmonium?
Sorry.
No. More.
Anyone else care to
More dollars.
try to
That's
remember the correct
now
response?
$18,800 going to Whammy Inc's bank.
Let's hear it, player two.
Helicon?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
Player two, where do we start? It begins, "Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again." It's player one.
What is Sound of Silence?
Yep. Player in Mrs. Robinson, Simon wrote, "A nation turns its lonely eyes to this man."
Who is Joe DiMaggio?
Let's hear it, player one. Good for you.
Paul Simon 1200.
Goodbye to Rosie, the Queen of Corona. See you, me, and him down by the schoolyard. Okay, player one.
Who is Jesus?
No. Anyone else?
Whammy Inc. is now getting $20,000. Ugh.
Let's hear it, player three.
Julio?
You're out of the hole.
Yay.
Player three, make a selection, please, as we continue. Simon's 1973 song about this color transparency film said, "Give us those nice, bright colors."
What is American Graffiti?
Player one,
No? What is Kodachrome?
good.
Yay.
In Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon told her to sail on by. Your time has come to shine. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Cecilia? No.
That's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess?
Whammy Inc. now gets $22,000. What are we going to do?
Here's what we wanted. Silver Girl.
Oh, Silver Girl. Alright.
Player one. There's something in his soul, or which his melancholy sits on brood, is said of this title character.
Who is Hamlet?
It's player one. Hey, you're right. When Friar John gets quarantined, so he never delivers that really important letter that this friar wrote to Romeo.
Who is Friar Lawrence?
Player one. That is correct. She's in Troy when she tells Pandarus, "Go hang yourself, you naughty mocking uncle." Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Cressida?
You got it. Player one. This man boasts, "He that knows better how to tame a shrew, now let him speak."
Who is Petruchio?
Let's hear it, player one. Good.
Yay.
And the last clue for $2,000. The appropriately named Servilius is a servant to this title guy of Athens. It's player one.
Who is Timon?
That's correct.
Player 3 was not going on Final Jeopardy.
Sorry, you're safe, player three. Your score is not on the positive side, so you will not be joining us for Final Jeopardy. Here's today's Final Jeopardy category. Artists. You need to select your agent. Now the final clue. In 1881, he wrote to Émile Zola, "I must soon leave Vétheuil, and I'm looking for a pretty place by the Seine."
Who is Paul Gauguin?
And your response?
Claude Monet?
How much do you
Oh.
with that correct
Well, I lose
response?
$1,000, but that's okay. Whammy Inc. gets $23,000. Eugene
Your
gets
response?
$28,000.
And that